One, two, three. Hello everyone and hello Sir Eddie or anyone that watching this video. In this video I'm gonna do a presentation about Indonesian environmental problem. In this case I choose a, a traffic jam or traffic congestion, and we will start with the data. According to the TomTom Traffic Index 2023 report, Jakarta is on the list of the 10 most congested city in Asia in 2023. This research was conducted on 387 cities from 55 countries and 6 continents. Congestion is measured based on the average driving time of 10 kilometers and fuel cost and CO2 emission produced. As a result, motorists in the capital city need an average time of 23 minutes and 20 seconds per 10 kilometers. This places Indonesia as the ninth most congestion city in Asia and third globally, under Japan in Asia. And we're gonna start to do what the cause of it, or what the problem, that what causing this problem, traffic jam. No, it's generally occurs due to accident, where there was distribution to the smooth running to an accident because people stop to see the accident. In my experience, I see quite accident, and they need quite a long time to repair or like get rid the accident. In what I see, some people too like would like to stop, or maybe they're gonna be quite a drama, like they're fighting or cursing each other, but most of them like recording and take a picture. It's really causing so really long time in traffic jam. And to the next. The cause of traffic jams can be occur due to the road repairs being carried out. In my place, Jakarta and Ancol, there was a place that President Mr. Joko Widodo gonna make a MRT or like a project of a fast train from what I remember is to Jakarta to Tangerang. And this also make really quite a traffic jam or traffic congestion because that road is a big road, but it becomes small. Like it almost take a half of it or maybe one per three of it because of the repair or the project that they make. And then third, many road users are not over dry and comply with traffic regulation. Thus disrupt the smooth flow of traffic and potentially causing traffic jam. And yes, this is so true because in Jakarta, and not just Jakarta, in so many cities, there's people that going against the flow, like they want to skip the road or what, they go a little bit left or right, so make sure that they can go to the way that is against the flow. And of course that's against the law, but in Indonesia the law is kind of questionable. And number four, the cause of traffic jams also occurs due to the lack of traffic officers to regulate traffic, especially on roads that are prone to traffic jams. And this is so true because even though there's so many police in Indonesia, Jakarta, but not really that active as I knew because in my place, Jakarta, I not really often to see police or patrol like that. But of course, there was it. And next, there's a flow in traffic that passes through the road and exceeds the capacity of the road itself, which can cause congestion on the road. And yes, it's also true because in my place, Ancol, this there was a road that is always have a traffic jam every weekend because the problem is tiny roads like for a couple of cars. But then in my place there was a harbor, something like that, and there's so many containers truck that going through, and this really takes so much space. Even though when I bring my bike there, it's so really hard to go past them, and so many more. But we go to the main case, and also the solution. Oh, before we talk to the solution, this is what happened to me. You see, I get was an accident, and yes, that accident make quite a traffic jam or traffic congestion. Okay, the solution is installation of traffic lights on roads must have the potential to prone to congestion so that traffic jams can be avoided by road users. And next, there are efforts to increase road capacity by separating vehicle types based on dimension or speed. For example, roads are separated between public transport and motorbike and cars. But here's the problem too. We have public owned road like for bus or maybe for Transjakarta we call it, but still there's so quite people that still use that road like they don't really care. So when the bus appear, they just curse each other. That's quite been problem in Indonesia, not Jakarta but in Indonesia. Okay, next we can create an MRT or mass rapid transit, which is a large mass of carrying capacity. I have been in MRT before and it's really fast. And I really support this because like our President Joko Widodo making MRT too to almost in place in Jakarta to Bundaran HI, Ancol, Monas. It's really great. And it's cost less, like really less. And 4. Reducing conflict in intersection through a source and flow restitution. Usually the most dominant being is limiting right turn flows. And yes, what I see is in this city, Serpong, there was like a road that been strictly in a time or in schedule that being closed or open. And that's really making quite great difference. And then 5, widening the road, also adding traffic lanes to avoid traffic jams if possible. And it's like we've seen a big city like Tangerang too, it's having a huge road. Or maybe if you see in Jakarta, in their city, there was some place with a wide road, but in my place, Jakarta, it's not really, doesn't it? So it's more effect to the place like city and huge cities like overpopulate people that they make a wide road. And then the last one is take advantage of public transportation service provided to by the government. And yes, what I see, even though like in Indonesia, there was so many traffic jams and so many motorcycle and car, but I've been in public transportation too. I see many of them like they are actually using it and quite right. So it's back to the people itself in Indonesia, how they choose, how they want to live, and we can stop blaming the government and everything. Okay, so that's for me what I can say from the data and from the cause and the solution. I'm Alex from G Class DKV. Thank you.